Year 2. Let's continue Unit 15, Tourism. Today, in the previous video, we talked about tourism. We had the listening lesson to identify speakers and to interpret information. We talked about the grammar, the present necessity and lack of necessity. And let me remind you of the vocabulary of the listening. They were accommodation, culture, particular, pretend, reputation, stuff, travelation, and visitor. We had some idioms as well, like value for money and take it easy. Now let's move to the reading part of the unit, Tourism Today. Your book, page 73, follow me please. Tourism Today. We're going to read the text, discuss it together, and then answer the question, page 73. Tourism Today. People have visited Egypt ever since Greek and Roman times, but modern tourism began when an Englishman, Thomas Cook, arranged the first package tour in 1841. Package tours are holidays arranged by a travel company which include travel, accommodation, and sometimes food for a fixed price. So we have the word package tour. If you please underline the word include, and the word fixed price. That's why package tours were famous or popular with many people these days. Package tours include travel, accommodation, and sometimes food for a fixed price. Mass tourism first became popular in the 1960s when air travel became cheaper, and today tourism is a huge business. Millions of tourists are carried by air to destinations all over the world. Countries on the Mediterranean coast attract millions of tourists every summer. Countries make a lot of money out of tourism, but there are also disadvantages. For example, about 100 people visit Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris every minute. If you follow, underline the disadvantage of tourism in every city and town we encounter. For example, this is the disadvantage number 1. About visiting one place for many times, the people sees wear away the stone floors. The buses waiting for the tourists produce pollution that damages the outside of the building. This is another disadvantage for having so many tourists at one place. During the tourist season, many of the world's great cities are very difficult to live in. This is the third disadvantage for having a place of many tourists. Try shopping in Prague or Florence in the middle of summer. Tourists with cameras block your way. Shopping is impossible. For Egypt, tourism is the second most important earner of foreign currency after oil. The tourist industry employs thousands of people such as travel agents, hotel staff, and building workers. If more tourists visit in the future, new hotels and roads will have to be built, and new parks and resorts will need to be planned. I think the last paragraph you can underline here some advantage of tourism. Number 1, it's an important earner of foreign currency. Number 2, it's a way to employ thousands of people, like hotel staff, building workers, and you can find more. Now, read the text again and try to answer the question in the same page, starting from exercise 2. Number 8 is done for you. A package tour is a holiday which is planned by a company for tourists. Take your time to answer B, C, and D. Now check your answers with me. Number B on the Mediterranean coast have? The correct answer is D. More people living there during the summer than during the winter. Number C. The writer's opinion of the disadvantage of mass tourism is that? Very good. Too many tourists can make towns and cities very busy. And for question D, the last paragraph of the article says that in the future, more tourists may come to Egypt. Very good. Now try to mention as many advantages as you can for the tourism and as many disadvantages as you can for tourism. Move to page 74, the critical thinking question. Let's do it together now. Number 1. What nationality was Thomas Cook? He was English, and this is done for you. Number B. How do visitors to Notre Dame in Paris travel to the building? Refer back to the text if you don't remember it. Yes, that's it. Write the answer. The feet were away the stone floor. Number C. Why do you think that package tours become so popular? I think because it's cheaper. Number D. Why do you think that so many tourists visit countries on the Mediterranean coast? Like, for example, Alexandria. Why do you think many tourists come to Alexandria? Yes, that's it. For the moderate weather all year long. Number E. Why do you think that air travel became cheaper? Very good. Because air travel companies compete to attract customers. That's the way if something are wanted by a lot of people. Now move to exercise 2. Read the quotation from the article and discuss the question. Let's read the quotation from the article. Mass tourism first became popular in the 1960s when air travel became cheaper, and today tourism is a huge business. Millions of tourists are carried by air to destinations all over the world. Question number 1. How was tourism before the 1960s different from tourism today? So can you think of a difference? Before 1960s, travel wasn't very popular because air travel companies weren't so many as today or as after 1960s. So travel by air was very expensive. Please write it down. What are the good and bad effects of cheap air travel? The good effect is that when air travel is cheap, many tourists can travel from their own towns and cities or countries to far destinations. And the disadvantage might be, or the bad effect might be, that having so many planes might pollute the environment. Number 3, tourism brings foreign currency into a country. What other advantage does tourism bring to a country and its people? We mentioned many advantages for tourism. Number 1, we said it's the first area for hard currency or foreign currency. It's a good way to employ a big number or a large number of employees, workers, and hotel staff. Number 3, if you want tourists to come to your town, you try to make it better by having new roads, new bridges, modern ways of transportation, and you can think of more. What makes particular tourist destinations popular? Think of 3 or 4 reasons. Destination means the places you want to go, the places you're heading to. So what makes these places or these destinations popular? Very good. You can think of good weather, you can think of landmarks, you can think of landscape, you can think of monuments, historical places, you can think of people, culture, and many other reasons. For exercise 3, read the short news, report, then discuss the questions in pairs. The terms are you and I, of course. Let's read about 5-star hotel opening next summer. A large international hotel group has plans to open a 5-star hotel on the outskirts of our town. Underline the word outskirts, it means away city center. Next summer, the future manager of the new hotel is now the manager of a small hotel in Greece. But it's believed that between 100 and 200 new staff will be needed when the hotel opens. There will be work for accountants, managers, trade cooks, waiters, and cleaners. The new hotel is expected to attract thousands of foreign tourists to our town every year. Read the text again, please, before we move to the question. Are you ready now? Move to question of exercise number 3. What would you think if you read this new story about your local area? What would you think? Of course, anyone would be pleased if he read or heard news like this about his local area. But some people might be worried that the place will be busy. Which groups of people would welcome this news and why? The group of people who would welcome this news are the group of people who would like to have new jobs, better jobs. Which group might not be very happy about the new hotel and why? The group of people who might not be very happy about the new hotel are the people who prefer quietness. Why? Because this new hotel will make the place popular, crowded, busy, and noisy. What kinds of foreign tourists do you think would stay in this hotel? I think all kinds of tourists, especially those who prefer quietness, would stay in this hotel. Or rich people would stay in this hotel because it's a 5-star hotel. Moving to the following page, we have the communication skills, which talks about making compromises and coming to an agreement or arrangement between two people. We have many ways of making compromises and coming to an agreement. For example, you can use the expression, I prefer to go to, and you mentioned the place, but I'm happy to go to instead. If you want to make a compromise, you don't want to make anybody worried or annoyed. I'd like to go to Dots, but it's probably better to go to, and you mentioned the place. You can also use the expression, do we all agree? So we're going to, and you mentioned the place, or you can use that good, we all agree. In this page also, we see a number of advertisements for spending different types of holidays. One of them is to spend a week in Nepal, and here a person can enjoy natural environment. They can also enjoy walking or go horse riding. One of them is to enjoy international cooking. Another is to enjoy local hotels if you are interested in foreign culture. So, what are you interested in when you are deciding where to go on holidays? This is what the unit is trying to make you speak about. So, what kind of damage can tourists do to the culture and the environment of the country they visit? You can now mention the examples from the reading text from the previous page. Tourism which doesn't cause damage to the culture or an environment, is called ecotourism. Please circle the word ecotourism. Do you know any examples of ecotourism in Egypt? How is it different from other kinds of tourism? The answer is in the same question. Ecotourism is the tourism which doesn't cause damage to the culture or to the environment. Now we come to an end of the lesson. Please go through the exercises of your workbook. Do it. And if any difficulty, you can leave your question just after watching the video. Thank you for your listening.